Dear friends in Christ Jesus, today the Gospel passage taken from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verse 13 to 16, invites us to meditate upon the concept of responsiveness in divine revelation. Jesus uses this word, I think he uses this word, "Oh to you," when he got fed up, when things are not happening. Particularly, he uses this word in today's gospel, mentioning two sets of cities. One set is Chorazin and Bethsaida, to whom the gospel was announced, preached, and all the miracles were given, but then they did not respond to that. They did not make a change. He also compares with the other two cities called Tyre and Sidon, where Jesus tells that if the mighty works which I have done to you would have been done there, they would have been the first one to sit in sackcloths and repented. The main thing Jesus wants to focus on in this particular gospel passage is, what I was thinking is, responsiveness to God's intervention or revelation. What stops us? What are the barriers for us to be irresponsive? Is only one thing: stubbornness of heart. This stubbornness of heart carries three particular major reasons which stops us from responding to anybody's call, not even God's call, but anybody's call. The first one is not realizing that we are making mistake. The second one is not willing to accept the corrections. And third one is the attitude of thinking that all that I am doing is right. So all these particular three reasons are comprises into one point called the stubbornness of heart, which make you and me to be irresponsive. My dear friends in Christ Jesus, I would like to quote a beautiful example from the Old Testament. King David, a wonderful king among the Israelites. When the king concept was flourishing in the Old Testament, he was the second king after Saul, chosen by God. But why David is very special, and why he has to write many psalms, and why he is mainly focused in the Old Testament among the kings is this one. Saul committed sin. David also committed sin. But what made difference is, we read in 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 13, I have sinned in the sight of the Lord, which we could not see in any other king's phrase. Nobody had uttered this word. Why they did not utter? Because they did not realize. Particularly what made David to flourish is, what made David to change his whole life, entire life after Nathan came and told and prophesied this. He realized his mistake, he accepted his mistake, and he changed. So that he changed. As he realized, he changed his mistake. He is a beautiful example. Today we are singing Hosanna to the Son of David. We are telling Jesus by quoting David's name. David is a sinner, but we quote his name. Why? Because the change which he made, the realization which he had in his life. And we see throughout the second book of Samuel, David did not go astray after when he confessed, after he got changed. This is what makes a beautiful life. My dear friends, till today God's intervention and divine revelation is given to each one of us in very many ways possible. But are we recognizing that it is the intervention of God? We must think, we must realize, we must accept. And when we do these two things, automatically we will change. In the sight of God, through His mercy we will be saved. Amen.